Hey guys, welcome back to LPS Flower Patch, and today we're going to be talking about another SML topic. So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 SML videos that are surprisingly good. So here's just a disclaimer. These are my opinions, and I just love these videos so much. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, that's your opinion. Alright, so on to number 1. This one actually might surprise you or not, I don't really know. But for number 10, we have Happy Halloween. The main plot of this video is Bowser Jr. and his friends decide to go trick-or-treating, but Bowser has to dismiss that because there are killer clowns outside, and Bowser Jr. and his friends are disobedient, so they decide to go trick-or-treating anyway. And I love the ending, it's really funny, but some of y'all felt bad for Chef Pee-Pee. But Chef Pee-Pee is both good and Chef Pee-Pee is both a good and bad character. So yeah, sorry I said it a lot. So on to number 9. This one is really similar to the Chef Pee-Pee version, but for number 9 we have Bowser Jr.'s lottery ticket. The main plot of this video is Bowser Jr. wants to get a lottery ticket, but Bowser Jr. is not old enough. By the time the video was made, he was like 6 or 7, who knows. And the part that I loved the video was like what the characters were thinking about of what they'll do if they had $1 billion and what they will spend on. And also the ending was really funny too. So this video wasn't really missed potential, but some people didn't really like it. But I loved it. It was really cool. So on to number 8. I forgot this video existed, but for number 8, we have Zombie Bowser. The main plot of this video is basically Bowser demands Chef Pee-Pee to get him a burger. So Chef Pee-Pee is tired of Bowser yelling at him, so he decides to get his revenge and decide to clean the house with his burger, and it turns green. The only part of the video I didn't like was how the burger was green, and cleaning the house doesn't make your burger green. And the thing I love about this video is how Bowser thinks Chef Pee-Pee is fat-shaming him, which he wasn't. And also the Illuminati scene was really funny too. This video was funny in all its ways, and it deserves to be on this list. Oh wait, it is on this list. So, on to number 7. People didn't really like this video, but for number 7, we have Bowser Jr.'s Halloween. The plot of this video is Bowser Jr. goes trick-or-treating with his friends and decides to dress up as Spider-Man, and surprisingly, Joseph is dressed up as Spider-Man too. And Cody is dressed up as a bumblebee, but Bowser Jr. and Joseph still confuse him with Pikachu or something else. I don't know. And I love how the video is just so funny, and Bowser Jr. keeps spraying Chef Pee-Pee with webs. You know, those spray can of webs things. And the thing I don't like about the video is Screwball giving out candy, if you know what I mean, but instead he gives Cody a used condom, which is really disgusting, but although the whole video was really funny. So, on to number 6. One is surprisingly one of my favorites because I just love it so much and how funny it is. But for number 6, we have the elevator. Yes, this video is deleted, but the main plot is Bowser Jr. and his friends decide to go to a Doofy Dragon convention, and Bowser Jr. has to go potty. Lol. And they decide to go up the elevator, and turns out the elevator was stuck. And at the end of the video, Bowser Jr. realized that he pressed the wrong button. And for the whole video, they're arguing and stuff, and Bowser Jr. peeing in a cup, which I didn't really like. And the Bop It scene was really funny too. And I love how Cody gets weirded out by everything that Jr. does. I love his reaction. It's very funny. And the video itself is funny. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but it's just their opinions. Just like I have an opinion, you have an opinion. So, on to number 5, and these ones are pretty good. Okay, now we get into the real shit. So, these are the top 5 ones that I absolutely love. So for this one, for number 5, we have superpowers. The main plot of this video is Bowser Jr. and his friends decide to go fly a kite while it's storming. Cody tells Jr. not to do it, but Jr. is an idiot and does it anyway. So they end up getting struck by lightning and getting superpowers. And that's it. So the plot is okay, but I love how funny and creative this video is. And so, let me tell you about their powers. So, Cody has shape-shifting, Joseph has super speed, and Junior has lightning. And the ending was okay, but it could have been better. And I love how really good this video is. So, on to number 4. Nobody really likes this video, and no, it's not Jeffy's bad word, but for number 4, we have Cody's birthday. The main plot of this is Bowser Jr. was playing with his dad of foosball, and Bowser shames Jr. for losing the game and making fun of him. And so Bowser Jr. and his friends want to play foosball together, and they have to say the oldest goes first. So Joseph says his birthday is October, and Cody says his birthday is today. And so Cody says he's 2 because he was born on a leap year. And for the whole video, Bowser Jr. and Joseph were making fun of him. But the reason why I like this video, and the only reason I like this video, is the ending. I love how stupid Cody's parents are and know that his birthday is on a leap year and just really want to make fun of him. I thought the video itself was okay, but the ending was the reason this video is on this list. So, on to number 3. I was originally going to put this video on number 2 spot, but for number 3, we have Bowser Jr. kinda goes camping. The main plot of this video is Bowser Jr.'s friends want to go camping, but Bowser Jr. is an idiot and says that it's raining, but it's clearly not. And so, for the whole time of the video, Bowser Jr. was trying to go camping in the house. The ending turns out that it was actually raining, and I love how it was like a kind of a plot twist at the end. I don't know, but it was good enough to be on this list. So, on to number 2. And number 2 actually inspired this one. So, number 2 inspired me to make this. So, number 2 is the Loch Ness Monster. The main plot of this video is Bowser Jr. and his friends watch Dr. Finkelschitz, and Dr. Finkelschitz says that there's a Loch Ness Monster out there. And so, Bowser Jr. decides to go to the lake in his backyard to go find the Loch Ness Monster. And he has been waiting for a few days, just standing there, trying to record the Loch Ness Monster to pop her head out. And yes, it's a her, because in the books it says that Nessie is a female. And Bowser Jr. decides to fake the video, and get his toy dinosaur and pretend that it's the Loch Ness Monster. So, in the video, Bowser Jr. lied, and the Savage Dance was kind of funny, I guess. And this video is absolutely 10 out of 10. But for number 1, I have something even better. Let's do the honorable moments before we get to number 1. Jeffy's finger trap was really good also, and it's a deleted video, But the reason it's not on this list is because, well, they showed a horse's balls in this video. I know it was a drawing, but I found it really disgusting. Jeffy's flu shot was also a deleted video, and the reason it's not on this list is because, well, it was kind of dark, and Jeffy was too dramatic in the video, and I love the video itself, but I just haven't seen it in a long time, and I don't really remember it, so let's go to number 1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see my most favorite video that was surprisingly good? Well, drumroll please. No? Well, that's fine. Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, is this video so funny. So the main plot of this video is Bowser Jr. and his friends were also watching Dr. Finkelschitz, and Dr. Finkelschitz says that Bigfoot is real and decides to dress up as a banana and go outside in the woods and get attacked by Bigfoot, but it wasn't really Bigfoot, it was a man in a costume. And so Bowser Jr. and his friends decide to go outside to go see if Bigfoot was really there. Well, Junior and Joseph, because Cody didn't really believe them. Chef Pee Pee decides to prank Junior and his friends that he was Bigfoot. This video was really funny. The ending was absolutely hilarious. And it's on number 1 because it was so funny. I forgot the video existed when I first made this, but it was really good. And I thank SML for making that video. Some people didn't like it, some people loved it, but that's their opinions. Just like I have an opinion, you have an opinion too. So that's why Bigfoot was on number 1. If you really like this video, you can like this video and tell me in the comments about my new SML.